What is up, guys? Welcome back to another casted game. We're on the 1 vs 1 ranked quick search ladder. Found ourselves a game between some top 10 players. It is Kyle Crane versus ChefSudiste. Kyle, also known as Keturboy's second account, spawning down to the southwest of the map Mongolia in the colour blue, playing as the Aztecs. His opponent today is the ChefSudiste the first, playing as the Portuguese colour red. Recently, we've seen Chef feature on the channel playing Swedes in the team game, but 1 vs 1, he is known for his Portuguese play, and specifically Turtle Portuguese, and really sits on the back foot. Interesting to see. Keturboy, I'm not too sure of his Aztec playstyle, but Aztec are just incredible versus Stally Civs. They have a strong rush H2, but I don't think we'll be seeing that on this map. And just in this matchup in general as well. But what you may see from Keturboy is some Warrior Priest Boom. Get to the third age. We have Jaguar Prowler Knights. We have Arrow Knights. We have everything we need to deal with buildings, in-base forts, all that kind of good stuff. Having said that though, looking at his deck, I'm seeing some stuff that you'd not normally see. Well, maybe not normally see, but don't see the 9 JPK shipment in the third age. We don't see JPK Combat or Entente and Slingers Infinite in the fourth. So some ideas have come in, some ideas have gone out. We do have the 3 TP Wagon, and by naming your deck after a TP Wagon, real strong indication here that is the play idea from Keturboy. Take middle map with a trading post, call in 3 TP, boom on the trading line, take control of it, maybe call in the early JPK big button from the town centre to take down Portuguese trading post. If Ports is going for one, and looks like that ChefSudiste is going to go for a Portuguese trading post. He needs to kind of kill this wood treasure. Fatorus has come in. He is aging up with 13 villagers, has a house built already and eaten the axe. I feel that on this map, surely the play is to send in 8 livestock first, the 7 sheep and the livestock pen, and get these yaks on the pen, get them fattened up, get them up to like 200, 300, 400 food, and you can safely jump to the third age pretty quickly and have so much strong economy driving that villagers. You've got this 5k gold mine. You can just sit in base for literally the next 20 minutes. There is no worries. Oh, JPK spotted crossing the map at 3 minutes and 20 seconds. That there is the power of the messenger age up to the second age. Get the units out, and I think these JPKs are trying to hunt for a town centre. And you know what? I think he's gonna guess it. You know, ChefSudiste is still another 30 seconds away, and JPKs are just waiting. They're just waiting for the age up in and just going to hunt down that wagon. This is so disgusting. This is what I love about this. It's so simple as an idea. It's so simple as an idea, but it's just basically saying, right, I'm going to utilize 2 things which weren't really conceived as a combination. But when you put them together, the fast age up and the big button, in they go. Age up's in, JPKs, where you going? Where are they? Yeah, they're going in now. You're leaving the scout first. The scout, town centre, spotted, but the JPK is going to go deep. Minuteman has to be called urgently to defend this, and he does have resources, but the reaction is way too slow. That TC is going to probably... he's getting a bit path blocked. Phil's just not interested. And I would have liked Keturboy to be a bit more on this. This TC would have gone down. He's also splitting the fire. Like, why is he not focusing? Oh, he's just trying to catch them when they're not in cover mode. That could have been dead TC. That should have been dead TC. And the fact that he's teed this up so nicely, but then failed on the execution, makes me feel a little sad. I'm not going to lie. I might want to shed a tear. But that should have been... Maybe he was expecting the Portuguese 10-10 timing. And then just when he realised that Chef wasn't quite aged up, he's like, ooh, do I go in? Do I not? Do I do? Do I not? Regardless, he went in earlier, actually. It's not like Chef's ever going to cancel the age up. And I think that's what he should have done. Because the worst that's going to happen is that Yano's villagers in the TC to kill the JPKs still booms behind on the fire pit. The best happens is that all the villagers in the TC attacking the JPKs, the town centre wagon comes up, and as soon as he gets thrown down, he's getting torched at like 30 times by 4 damage per JPK and just goes down super quickly. The Aztec War Chief should have been in there as well for the XP bonus on the killing of the TP, but also look at that HP, 750. Probably would have been a little bit less earlier on, but 22 siege. That times by 4 would have been 88. That would have been the difference between that TC going up and staying down. So, I mean, oh, if you next time you get this matchup, everyone's just gonna be doing the exact same thing. The right age up, calling JPKs, and just rush, literally bum rush the Portuguese player and kill their second town centre. I mean, if you kill Port's second town centre, the game's just over. They literally have nothing. There's no civ bonus then the Portuguese can rely on. They feel like they're just toast at that point. Relax being thrown down, age up to the 3rd age, using the naturalist age up with the 2v2 cow to kind of get the resources going. Never actually called Minutemen to deal with that, and I'm surprised that Chef felt comfortable enough to not call Minutemen, because I'll be politely shitting myself with those JPKs in base sieging a town centre under construction. Coyote is now moving in defensive stance, looking for some Vil kills, and this is also super strong. Just you can get a 5-unit surround on a villager, and they have nowhere to path. They are just trapped at that point. And strange one. Castles do come out and will push the coyotes back. Just not enough coyote units to deal with these castles. Not actually really getting them out of the way as well. 3rd TC probably going to go. Looks like you might think about dropping them south on this hunt and gold mine, but yeah, because he hasn't really got much hunt, and he hasn't really got any livestock, which he could have sustained himself on much longer. Looking to take the TP line, take down Port's TP. The only problem is that the aggressive play that Aztec went to, and now following up behind with this TP play, it felt like the aggressive play and stay aggressive would have worked, or the boomy play going early TPs would have worked, but doing both at the same time just plays into Port's hands. I don't think Chef is really going to care too much about what he's seen so far. He's probably quite content with his situation. I mean, this town centre is not under any threat. It'll be 3 TCs soon, and yeah, look at this push out here from the Chef. That's only on an 8 Halb. Yeah, he's aged up with Castadors, trained 5 Halb, sent 8 Halb. He's got himself a nice little army to deal with this, and yeah, Warhut's going to go down. 30 attack Warhuts, I'm not going to bother 200 HP vet Halbs, and there's no real pivot shipments here from Aztec to defend. Yeah, okay, there is the Mace Ultons, but I think I saw that Halb just going to come at the right time. Batch being trained, Batch being shipped, and that's what he needs. More Mace Ultons coming out. The fertility to dance on this is incredible. Does have quite a little bit of coin left over, but he's overpopped. And just, if that timing came in like 10 seconds earlier, Chef would still be thinking, do I siege the building or do I deal with the army? Oh god, look how efficient these Ententes are ripping through the coyotes. Another coyote shipment being sent. No, Mason being sent. Look at how fast the coyote being trained thanks to the... Look at the military production rate, 250%, and these come out like every 6-7 seconds. And yeah, goodbye Castadors. Oh my god, Aztec. I think we might need to revisit some people's tier lists and really differentiate the S tier from the A tier a bit more. Mexico's up there, Aztec's up there. Arso's up there only because I hate them, but they're probably not up there actually on reflection. But this is just ridiculous what Aztec can achieve at this rate of the game. I know that Port's under 3 TP, but yeah, it only works because he's got hunting base. He's got quite a few vills on the berries, but I think it's just to kind of spread resources, balance out the length of this must deer. But the fact that the war chief's been revived in 9.5 seconds, and probably should cancel a villager to get the stagecoach in and try and get this all tied up. And I think with a warrior priest eco and stagecoach, I don't think he really loses his grasp he has on the Port player. Yeah, Port's got 5 halb and 3 organs, but that's what the coyote's there for. And there's only 5 halbs protect the organs. Should probably they'll pull this, or maybe Minutemen from the TC, because it's just too vulnerable. And yeah, Chef's like, yeah, I'm not even thinking about pushing out. Not yet, at least. Chef will be up to 42 villagers. That is a decent economy behind this, and the stagecoach is on its way 30 seconds out. Getting villager HP. I'm not really too sure why we need to, but I guess it's okay. Almost feels like he's sending in coin back to back now with the XP dance just to age, but I think he's looking to just... I guess he's out of shipments, really. Just going to send in the coin, because why not? You can see how he's going full batches of coyotes here. 10 coyotes will come out. Losing the war hut, though. Oh, he's not on facility dance, and unfortunately, yeah, that war hut, that coyote batch got denied, and that's actually really thrown a spanner into his works. He would love to have 18 coyotes now, just pushing out. There wouldn't be enough units to deal with this. Stagger mode mace holders would do enough as the halberdiers and getting on top of the organ guns, but Chef just managing just to find the opportunity, and another coyote just about gets out. Needing the fertility dance there, and I think fertility dance saving him a little bit. Speed and HP here from the coyote tactics. Another war hut produced. And you can see that like this stagecoach only coming in now, like he's reaping the benefits now, but he needed just a little bit more of extra momentum about a minute and a half ago. He's got the space, he's got the... But he's now throwing down housing urgently. And he's like, oh my god, I've got so much eco, and they train so fast. But, you know, Chef's just now sent himself off 1,000 wood, and he's still making units and hasn't lost any units for the last, like, 2 minutes, and just sieging buildings for free, because Aztec's kind of tripping over their own, essentially their own micro. Maybe a warrior priest, or warrior dance behind this. And if we attack from behind, maybe isolate this army, and I think that is what Carl Crane's trying to do. The only problem is Chef has seen this. I think Chef is just thinking, you know what, I could just back out here. What am I going to gain from pushing? I could just lose everything. And it takes one moment of madness to kind of lose the army, and we could be in big trouble. Big fight coming in behind them. Milestones onto the halbs. You just see how Chef's like, I'm just going to let the organs try and do the work, but the coyotes splitting off, and actually even just coyotes on castle doors, big damage. Mate organs just working through halberdiers. I'm just seeing death here. I think both players are... It's okay trade. The halb play behind is a super smart play, actually. The coyotes getting enough damage from the castle doors, but there's still a couple of halbs remaining there, and they're going to beat back the coyotes, and the mace hortons went down to the organ guns, but then the vet huss in the end kind of sealed that completely. Unfortunately, the siege did go down there from Chef, but sending in constable cards, and yeah, going to this huss halberdier combination, which is actually, it's a strange one. This upgrade card, when it came out, people were like, yeah, this is really bad, but it's actually so good. It is such a good card, because it's a combination you don't normally see, but you kind of pushed into because of the halbs covering the organ guns, covering the cassadors, and then, yes, get some huss trains, upgrade that, and you're got a really strong army at this point. Keturboy gonna age up to the next age. Gonna age up with the Elder, looking for the 2 nobles huts. I guess what beats this army is a full army of JPKs, which I'm sure is available for Keturboy to move into if he wanted to kind of get those units. And we know four war huts just to defend what he has and ensure his production. JPKs would demolish Halberdier Hussar, unfortunately. And I'm sure Chef Without a fort, Chef hasn't got a way to train organ guns. Would need the artillery foundry. Double stable, producing the SARS. Interesting play. The edge ups in. The noble huts will come down somewhere. Like he's going to try and secure mid-map, but they need to be built faster than that. He needs to get the JPKs going. Unfortunately, Coyote Mace isn't the true combination, but I get the sense he's just waiting. He's now starting to move his resources around and waiting for those to be completed before then he carries on into the correct unit type. Full stagecoach on food is a bit of a weird shout though, a bit of a weird flex. Out comes. Oh, but they're 90 food each. That might be why. Shipment comes in. 10 coyotes are fantastic ship in terms of value. We're going for double Eagle Runner Knights. Not quite the unit you might have wanted to see there, but the idea being Eagle Runner Knights on Thompson Slingers kind of can somewhat deal with the Huss Halp moving forward to block the coyotes, and then once they go down, the coyotes eat up the Castadors underneath. I think JPK would have been the better play. Big Button Jaguar is a good shout as well. I think the second tier is available. 8 JPKs for 800 res. That's actually really good value. I suppose it's a little high on the coin, but when you have a trading line with all your TPs on coin, pretty easy to achieve. More Eagles coming out behind. Moving between Fertility Dance and War Dance, and looks like Keturboy needs to try and get something done. Try and buy time as much as long as possible with his buildings, but no, he needs to get something done. But unfortunately, it's just not. He hasn't got enough to do with the Halberdiers though. The warriors and the on Sonic Slingers only work if you're really good at micron, and then the classic like Halb Huss strategy. Oh my god! Is Port just dying? Port might just be dying here. Look at the coyotes on the southern side. They're just winning the fight, and the reinforcements are strong here from Aztec. The war dance is insane. The XP just been gathered from Aztec. There's a 1200 HP Explorer here just tanking everything. Maybe not, haven't really taken that much damage, but the Ontonsons weren't damaged there, but they managed to find the targets really efficiently, just about. And yeah, Eagle Run Knight's just getting enough damage on the Huss when it mattered. I was not expecting that. I have to admit, I was not expecting that. I was expecting the Constable Huss Halb to do more damage than to the coyotes and kind of overrun that front line. But I guess, you know, the power of having, you know, these melee units, but really small, really tight formations doing real strong damage. And Eagle Run Knights moving in now with more coyotes reinforcing. But what's the next shipment going to be? I guess behind this, he could send stuff like 8 vils. He's already on to 48 vils. And that's like the weird thing about Aztec as well, is that their fertility dance also affects eco units. Not to the same extent, but you can just train units super fast, and Chef is having to try and hide Huss in the corner. Minutemen do come out. Coyotes go a bit too deep. Goons do come out, but they're potentially going to get picked off here by the Entente Slingers. Villagers in the pool as well. And Keturboy is going to pivot his army, try and get out of there. But that does mean he can fight another day. Huss charging in, Eagle Run's ready to defend. And yeah, just turn around and get them caught, and they're just getting killed pretty quickly. Castles here, unfortunately, they're not killing any unit. There's no unit taking burst damage, so they're kind of not contributing that much. And a reinforcing batch there of probably 11 Coyote Runners are just going to dive in. There's nothing to block them on the castles. These castles are now going down, which then opens up the door for melee infantry like the GBK Big Button, maybe Puma Spearman. Probably not in this deck, but in terms of fight, Warchief just chilling. He's just minding his own business at this moment in time, but the Castor mass is just gone down behind. Aztec taking the score lead behind us. 50 bills here for Aztec. Chef on 78, but he's unable to maintain an army, and soon he won't have any food. Yeah, he's on estates, he's on mills. He can't even secure this 4 gold mine, and this fight is brutal. Look at the amount of villagers here from Port. He's donned his greatcoats. He's equipped the finest blunderbusses, but the Aztec wave is just unstoppable. And even if you have an insane eco, if you can't produce military, you can't defend your own economy, you can't stop the rate of production here from Aztec, you bad time. Aztec was able just to flood into ports, and well, this game took some weird directions than I was expecting. The first one being that TC probably gonna go down at 5 minutes or 4 minutes in the game. It didn't, survived. You know, ball was back in Chef's court, but Aztec taking TP line, having Warrior Priest booming, and having that flexibility of the Fire Pit of War Dance, Fertility Dance, XP Dance, meant that Keturboy was able to kind of get what he needed done pretty quickly when he needed to do it. Couple clutch batches here with the Warhuts going down with the organ guns. But when it really mattered, Coyotes with the speed, the HP, the close packing, the War Dance from the Fire Pit. There must have been War Dance there. It must have been. The Aztec army was just too good at that point. And ports just collapsed. They couldn't sustain that push. The organ gun fights was pretty good there for ports. Walked away with a standing army, but Aztec was able to remass, and that was without the help of JPKs, which would have been a very good unit in that secondary fight, definitely, especially with maybe a big button pushing. But yeah, maybe a different map, a European map with more hunts, ports would have pushed along a bit faster and had better reinforcements. Don't really blame Chef's combination of Halb, Husk, Cassidor there, but maybe Halb, Huskoon or Halb, Husk, Musk or something else. Cassidor didn't add too much to the fights there. A quick look at the villager population, I think. And the villager population not too bad in Aztec. They do moments when Fertility Dance comes in for military purposes mainly. Training villager, like I guess here it's every like 20 seconds, which is, I mean, that's basically the same rate, but a couple times here it's like, oh, every 15 seconds, every 8 seconds, something like that, and just quickly pops out faster than you expect. Military population, yeah, it kind of felt that the Portuguese should have done much better here, but it's just the more stuff there from Aztec was getting stuff done. I mean, obviously the ceremony guardians dancing is just continuous. 10 warrior priests dancing all the time. It's so good, so good. And I think that's going to be the game there. Wow, that was actually quite exciting, and that is what you expect from our top 10 players. Exciting stuff. If you guys enjoyed that one, I'll see you guys in the next game.